Hey, this is the TheUmbreonAK47 here for Squirtle Squad, as you know. Anyway, I have the very first uploaded Wi-Fi battle for you Squirtle Squad viewers. So, let's get it started. This is a battle against my buddy Demon Slayer, and I was pretty much using mostly UU/RU pokes while he pretty much OU-hoarded me. So yeah, as you just saw, my Netric for the overheat took out the inventory, so looking good, a good start off. And now he sends out a rock band, aka Terrakion. So I go for the protect just to scout out what he's trying to do here. Always like to play it safe. Goes with a secret sword, kind of surprised. You don't see that much on Terrakion. So I decided to go into my Embor, because I scarfed my Embor, but he makes a really good prediction and gets off the Earthquake. So there goes Embor. So 5-5. Not looking so great, because not many of my pokes could take out a Terrakion very easily, but you know, just gotta get into the match. So I go into my Levani. He switches out his Terrakion, goes into Donkey Kong, which is in his Infernape. I go for the Leaf Blade. I do a decent amount of damage. That's a lot more than you can expect normally. So I switch out and go to my Skarmory. Normally, you would think, why would you go to Skarmory on a Infernape? Well, I always have a reason for what I do. You guys should learn that. But not one for this one, because, wow, my Skarmory just got wrecked. I don't run the basic wall Skarmory, I run the weak armor set, so yeah, that's probably why it died. So I go into my Dat Masamune, aka Bisharp. He goes for the Mach Punch. Does, I think it KOs, actually. Yep, this battle is definitely not looking good for me. So I already lost 3 pokes to his 1, and it's looking really, really bad. So I go back into Tokugawa, and I go for the Thunderbolt. And that part just pissed me off, because the whole time apparently I was faster than his Infernape. But whatever. So he goes into his Pyrus, which is his Garchomp. I switch out to Tokugawa. I'm suspecting an Earthquake, so I go into my Articuno. So he does, I think he goes for the Earthquake. Yes, he does go for the Earthquake, so Articuno made a safe switch in. Goes for the Draco Meteor, but unfortunately for him, this is a special defense walling Articuno. Also, I don't know why you would run a Draco Meteor on a Garchomp that's physical, but whatever. I go for the Ice Beam, and that should be a KO, and that is. So, back to an even match, looking good. Everything's back in control. Even match right now. So, let's see what he's got here, he sends out the Cloyster, and everybody knows what happens with the Cloyster. So I go for the Toxic, just so I can run this Cloyster down a bit. He goes for the Razor Shell, which is not very common on the Cloyster. Most people run the Waterfall, but I think I see what he's trying to do here. So anyway, he takes the poison damage. You know, needed. I go for the Roost because I just plan to stall out his Cloyster and pretty much make it hurt where it hurts most. So, let's see. Oh, he goes for the Ice Beam now, but as I told you before, special defense Articuno, so, and that was a critical hit. So you can just tell how good at special defense this Articuno is. So yeah, Cloyster is not doing its job. It is hardly getting through, barely touching Articuno, and he's just trying to figure out what he can do now. So I just go for Ice Beam. I just want to get some extra residual damage here and there. You know, just make sure the process goes by a little bit faster. That's all I'm trying to do. Anyway, let's see. Okay, so we got Articuno sitting here. I hate lefties and poison and all that stuff on the same turn. It's really a pain. So I go for Protect, because this is also a Toxic Stall Articuno. Goes through the Razor Shell. Does nothing because to Protect, and it's looking pretty good, I just love Articuno. It's one of my favorite legendaries to use. It's not used very much, but if you get it going, it's really good. Anyway, he goes back into Rockman, and I'm like, ah, snap, Rockman, and I go for the Roost. At least I'm back at full power, but you know. He has that Stone Edge, and I think I go for the switch. No, he goes for the Secret Sword, and I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Come on, special defense, did you forget? Anyway, I go for the Ice Beam, get some extra damage out, you know. And yeah, Tarikion takes some pretty decent damage. Goes for another secret sword. He's not. I know he's not Scarf, but I guess he doesn't run the Storm Edge. So looking good for me. Looking good for me. If I go for another Ice Beam, and Rockman is dead. So now I think he sends back in Cloyster. So let me see what happens here. No. So he goes into Isis. Isis. So he goes into Isis. I go for the Protect like an idiot. And he goes to the Outrage. So now Articuno is like I'm in a bad spot right now. So I go switch out, go to my Levani, pretty much fodder. Not actually. So this is one of the proest sets I love about my Pokemon. So you know, you don't expect much from Levani. I go for the Protect just to stall out his Outrage. He goes for the last one, I Protect, and yeah, he gets confused. So I'm thinking, okay, looking good. But he has a Lumberry, snaps out, so I'm like, what was the point? So anyway, it's looking really bad, But unfortunately for him, I carry that me first. Yes, me first. One of the proest moves ever. So I hit him with that Outrage, and it doesn't kill. It's right there. I bet he has the multi-scale. But you know, I'm okay with it, because look how much that did. That's epic. So I hit him with his Outrage, then I send in Tokugawa for the easy KO. Thunderbolt. There goes Dragonite. Dragonite's taken down, and it's looking good for me. It's looking really good. So he sends out his Cloyster. I go for the T-Bolt, and that is good game. So a 2-0 win. Good game, Demon. Guys, tell your friends about the Squirtle Squad. Check out each of our individual channels. Comment, rate, subscribe, and talk to you guys later. Another Squirtle Squad member will upload later. See ya.